What is your favorite Weird Al parody? Is it white and nerdy? Are you more of an Amish Paradise type of person? I personally am a Just Eat It fan, but I think we might have a new one coming up for you a little bit later. It's Friday. It's May 1st, and this is the Currents Music News. Hey, it's Jade.
And I'm Jay. Drummer Tony Allen has died of an abdominal aortic aneurysm at age 79. The Nigerian musician was an Afrobeat legend, best known for playing in Fela Kuti's band Africa 70. Fela Kuti once said, "Without Tony Allen, there would be no Afrobeat." Tony Allen and Fela Kuti met in 1964, and over the next several years, the two musicians developed a new kind of African dance music, partially inspired by American funk. Afrobeat songs would stretch over 10 minutes often. They got very long. Every musician might take a solo, and Tony Allen always knew when to show off and when to pull back, always shaping that beat, always shaping that evolving groove.
Afrobeat became and remains popular. In fact, the sound that Tony Allen helped invent inspired bands like Talking Head, who were introduced to Fela Kuti's music through Brian Eno. Brian Eno told the band, "This is the music of the future." And Allen remained busy right up until this year, in fact, when he released an album with the late trumpeter Hugh Masekela. And he's also a member of The Good, the Bad, and the Queen with Damon Albarn, who you know from Blur and Gorillaz. And in 2012, he worked with Flea, the bassist Flea, on a record as well. And in fact, Flea hopped on Instagram to say, "The greatest drummer on earth has left us. What a wild man, what a massive, kind, and free heart, and the deepest one-of-a-kind groove. Fela Kuti didn't invent Afrobeat. Fela and Tony birthed it together."
Mr. Tony Allen.
Musicians are really hurting right now. More evidence of that, a $14 million fund for COVID relief developed by the Grammy-related charity MusiCares is already used up. The fund has stopped taking new applications. Musicians were able to apply for up to $1,000 to help with expenses at this time. In a statement, the fund said, "It is the largest amount of money raised with the most recipients helped for any single event in our history. To date this year, we've vetted and approved 20,200 individuals to receive assistance. For context, that's more than double the number of music people we typically serve in 1 year."
Sorry, that's a heavy story.
Yeah.
Prince, David Bowie, Led Zeppelin, Metallica, The Eagles, Fleetwood Mac. What do these bands have in common? It sounds kind of like the legends of Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, but in fact, it's the list of artists who are going to have new shows on Sirius XM. In fact, new channels, an entire channel dedicated to their music. Country star George Strait, he's also getting a channel, and the Rolling Stones, who already have a channel, they're getting kind of an expanded new channel for them specifically. And so all these channels are debuting today. You can stream them for free through May 31st. And the artists' estates are all on board, so these have all gotten the clear. In fact, Prince and his channel will feature a 2-hour demo that the artist made back in 2005 for a proposed Sirius show that Prince would host. And get this, it's him with DJ Rashida and comic Cat Williams. I'm intrigued.
That's today's music news. We'll be back with another update, so like and follow us. You can be sure to catch it. And in the meantime, listen to The Current on the radio, on your smart speaker, on our app, on our web stream. And click in the comments to let us know what music news stories are meaningful to you right now. Jade, earlier you were asking what people's favorite Weird Al parody is. I'm a fan of the polka. I actually have a playlist of just his polka parodies.
Jay, that does not surprise me at all. Yes, that's perfect.
Yeah.
Good.
Well, so I was excited to learn that Weird Al Yankovic is going to be parodying Ted Nugent, but he's not remaking Cat Scratch Fever, although I would be very curious to hear that. Weird Al is actually playing the Motor City Madman in a new season of Reno 911. You can catch just a glimpse of Weird Al as Ted Nugent in the trailer. The new season starts Monday on Quibi.